I will be reading The Hubbub Above by Arthur Howard. Sydney lived way, way up in a tall, tall building, on the 52nd floor to be precise. She loved it there. She loved the ride in the elevator. She loved the view from the balcony. Most of all, she loved the quiet. Up on the 52nd floor, she couldn't hear the screeches, the scrunches, or the vroom, vroom, vrooms from the street below. It's heavenly here, Sydney thought. But then the kabooms moved in upstairs. They walked loud, they talked loud, and every Saturday night when they threw a party, they cha-cha-cha'd very, very loud. Sydney tried knocking on the ceiling. She tried shouting from the balcony, but nothing helped. "Maybe you should move," said her cousin Spike, who lived downtown. "Move?" said Sydney. That did it. It was time to pay the kabooms a visit. Mr. Kaboom opened the door. He was very, very tall, very, very wide, and he looked a bit, well, tusky. "I live downstairs," said Sydney, and you're just in time for our party," said Miss Kaboom as she charged out of the kitchen. What a party! The food was awesome. The band was hip. And all the guests were party animals. "Cha, cha, cha," went Sydney. "Clump, clump, clump," went the kabooms. That's when Sydney remembered. So when the band took a break, Sydney took her host aside. "This is the best party I've ever been to," she said, "but..." And she explained as nicely as she could that sometimes they walked kind of loud, and sometimes they talked kind of loud, and sometimes when they cha-cha-cha'd upstairs, everything downstairs cha-cha-cha'd right along with them. "The trouble is," said Miss Kaboom, "when you're an elephant, sometimes a step can become a stomp, a clink can become a clunk, and a bump can become a great big boom." "But from now on, we'll remember to be quiet," said Miss Kaboom. "Really, we will, because you know, my dear, an elephant never forgets." After that, the walking got a lot better, and the talking got, well, a little better. "And what about those parties?" asked Cousin Spike. "You know, those loud cha-cha parties?" "Oh, they're no problem," said Sydney. "No problem at all, because you see, the kabooms never forget to invite me."